Don't think you can American Sniper style snipe your way through your drawings because your expectations will only betray you. Because that's exactly the case when you're zooming in too much with your drawings, especially in the anatomy stage. Excessive zooming during anatomical construction is an effective way to lose more brain cells than calories stored in your baby fats. This is due to the fact that zooming in causes one specific anatomical problem to call in for reinforcements before your hands solve the issue, so that you will be able to repeat the same process without knowing that you're actually drawing for your sanity's portrait for its own obituary. Рекурсный встреч! In Soviet Russia, art draws you. До свидания, BE. And don't think twice about 360 no-scoping this issue because you'll be a past tense before you even know it. The DOC advises the public to avoid excessive zooming during this stage because in art, our eyes are designed to look at the most plain distinctive traits. In other words, keep the whole drawing subject within your tunnel vision as you will be able to exterminate more unwanted mistakes this way. Even with the judge's absence, we do know that your hands pleaded guilty on this misdemeanor because this is exactly what most inexperienced artists did in their art career. Overlapping lines, as the name suggests, occur when an artist shows reluctance and lack of confidence as they draw. This type of misdemeanor is notoriously known for vandalizing your potential waifu into scribbles while at the same time shattering your dignity into smithereens. This nasty hard-to-break smoking habit for inexperienced artists can make your therapist retire instantly. And because you don't want that to happen, the only thing you can do is to pledge to your waifu during parole and promise her to bounty hunt those excessive lines. Keep nerfing the amount of lines from your drawing until you get a love letter from your comfort zone and finally embrace confidence. The guiltiest among felonies will give you hemorrhaging experiences as you analyze a reference.
Later.
Stressing over a reference is Mr. Krabs' secret recipe that forces you to delete System 32 from your brain, so that you will be able to make illogical excuses such as, I can't draw, I'm too lazy to draw, or I have no time to draw. This felony's calculation skills of subtracting over 5,100 brain cells per second is too beef enough for an artist's brain to take a shortcut to self-destruction. As your voice reporter, it is my job to give you cheat codes in art. Like what most professional artists will say, break the reference into simple geometries. Study and convert them into the lowest graphic setting by yeeting RTX off the canvas. For instance, if you see a figure like this, convert its flesh into either boxes, cylinders, or both. And coming right up is our weather boy CP. This man is renowned for his semi-realistic style in drawing and volunteered to share his own artistic tips for all artists around the globe. So CP, what is the weather for today?
Hi, CP here. Art! Mankind's biggest enemy! Okay, not that big. They're still gotta be pretty big nonetheless, especially when I'm 2D, making me unable to walk on the Z-axis! Why is the sun suddenly blinding my eyes from the window? Anyways, let's give myself a bit since I look horrible right now. There! What draws me how I did it? Oh, simple. I just did this, and clipped the layers into the grayscale that I did. So you might ask, why is it so important though? Well, clipping layers can help a lot of things, especially lighting and shading. Damn, I wish I figured that out before making my first ever painting that took me a whole month to make on digital. Though now I can probably do the same thing in less than a week thanks to clipping layers, woo! Oh, you're asking me how I made that painting? Well, let me introduce you to blending! Every artist's biggest friend or biggest nightmare unless you do cartoon where you don't do as much blending, which is probably why I'm still in cartoon. Blending is probably the hardest part of all since it requires a ton of precision, especially for a semi-realistic to a realistic painter like me. Think of it like sculpting. You shape it and you smoothen it out. For example, this thing I did a while ago. With blending, you can turn this piece of crap into this piece of crap. Man, okay, now the sun is literally blinding me right now. You're asking me to close the curtain? I cannot remember. I cannot walk on the Z-axis. Let me just change the saturation a bit. Okay, that's a little better. Wait, no, that looks black and white. Colors. Ha, get wrecked, 2D Sun. Changing the hue and saturation of your grayscale painting is very useful indeed. Or you can just do tone curving, which is significantly more complicated, but you get the idea. That's unless you're using Microsoft Paint though. Nothing exists in Microsoft Paint, by the way. Color balancing and changing the hue, saturation, or luminosity can be very useful if you're looking into starting your drawing in grayscale. Anyways, being a 2D character is very tiring, so back to GF4K, woo!
Thank you so much, CP, for the weather report. Make sure to support this hell of a OP artist by following his social media accounts linked down below in the description. Based on the data provided by the DOC, people are watching this video are allegedly looking for the best and easiest ways on how to draw. For more information, please call our 24/7 hotlines at 1800-SUBSCRIBE, 1800-POST notifications, 1800-LIKE, and 1800-SHARE. Have a great day or night. GF4K Arts reporting.